All right, welcome to the Couch Live here on Rock100DIZ.com. Here, the Couch Live. I am the street certified dope Dr. Louis Delgado. Here, my co-host is not here, but you can see I have three different people here with me. And Captain Chris Hill, look at you. We can see you real good on this segment because we had to reposition the camera because we have a bunch of guests. Dr. Ken Hoffman's still out on sabbatical. Denise Solis out doing some business stuff, so she's not here. But my good friend, Brian Best, who I was in his wedding, he was in mine, long-time friends. Of course, we have Pastor Blake Lorenz from Encounter Church, and then Jim Millard. Jim Millard recently lost his son, a 15-year-old son, to drug and alcohol, or drug mixture is what we think it to be at this point in time. Well, anyway, they're here on the Couch Live promoting an event called Breakout, and so I'm going to just pass it on and let them tell you about it.
Great. Breakout was conceived through the death of Samuel Millard, the unfortunate death of Samuel Millard. But Breakout is a concert event that's being held in Lake Eola in the band shell on December 11th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. What we're going to be having is, of course, we're going to be having some great bands. We're going to be having some entertainment. We're going to be having some powerful speakers. And we're also going to be having a lot of resources, some spiritual counseling. We're going to be having some substance abuse counseling. We're going to be having a lot of support from local agencies and providers that are going to be giving a lot of support and alternatives. So what we're promoting this as, it's an answer for the Orlando community. It's a solution, as well as we want it to be a turning point for people who feel like they have no hope in their struggle with substance abuse. And we are targeting youth in Orlando, but the event obviously is open for everyone. Jim, who is here with us, his son Samuel did pass away, is spearheading the event. I'm going to turn it over to him to talk a little bit more about kind of some of the reasons why we feel like this is so important.
Thank you, Brian. I think when a tragedy strikes like this, you can choose to react, get angry, withdraw, and fortunately, God laid it on my heart to respond. And what I mean by responding is, hopefully we hope to use, and I think Louis, you and I have talked about this previously. Your friends that have passed, the things that you do now, you honor their memory by doing good, exactly. by helping other people. And this is how we've all chosen to honor Sam's memory, to reach out to kids. And Sam has some friends that are self-medicating right now over his death. And we just don't want one of them or any other parent's child to be another statistic. So, our goal is community-based. We want to reach out to the community. We want to give the parents the resources, the knowledge, and the perseverance, the power to persevere to see their kids addiction free.
Well, when some tragedy like this happens, it changes your perspective. All of a sudden, it's not an abstract anymore. Oh, yeah, people need help. There's, so-and-so struggling. And we all talk about it, and we're concerned. But then when it actually, happens to you or to someone in your family, your close friend, one of the great things is that it motivates you to action. And that's what's happened here, and that's what this event is about. And we hope it grows into a series of events, a series of concerts that offers hope to people who feel so hopeless. Like, Jim, at times, I'm doing everything we can, but it's not working. And we're saying, don't give up, and here's the resources to help you. And we want to be there as a community. It's not a church event, it's a community coming together and saying, we're in there. We've experienced this tragedy. We know your pain, and we want to help in whatever way we can. And Brian and others like yourself and Jim and his friends have come together to set this program up where people can come there and parents can be there, youth can be there, and they can get the help, get the direction they need.
Well, this made it real. This brought it real
Yes.
to your family.
That's right.
To your family,
Right.
it made it real. This is not something on the news.
That's right.
You know, you could turn on the news any day and you could see something happening to someone else, and maybe it doesn't hit you the same. I mean, if you're a real sensitive person, you may feel for them, you may do some
Right.
prayers for them, but
Right.
it still doesn't hit
Right.
at home the same as it has done to your guys' family
Right.
now, because you guys were already friends with Jim.
Right.
You already knew Sam,
Right.
and so this hit real home, and it did inspire action.
Yes. So you want to channel. Of course, we're angry. We're hurt. But you want to channel that in a positive way. And a lot of people take their anger and they go into drugs. They go into abuse. We want to help people. And that's the way to channel this thing. And I'm excited because it's really going to help people and change lives.
And I guess the real message for Breakout then is to allow people to know that there are options,
That's right.
that there's help,
That's
that there's individuals out there that not only have lived through this and can understand what you're going through, but that have survived it.
Right. There'll be
Uh,
some good testimonies of how
Exactly.
they survived it.
Exactly.
You know, here we have the tragedy where Jim's son didn't survive it.
Mhm.
So now Jim is channeling his energy to help others. Where some people, they lose a son or daughter, and they just, the depression, the discouragement, the pain, they don't survive it.
What
Marriages fail.
Exactly.
Families fall apart, and we're saying, well, no, okay, we're going to help you through this. We're going to direct you to people who can help you through this. And, of course, ultimately, we believe God and Jesus Christ is the one who delivers.
Yeah, because Jim, you still have to survive this.
Yes.
That's correct. I do. So I don't know. I have sometimes I'm a basket case, but there are other times where I have this peace,
Yeah.
an inner peace that I can't explain. But
Jim, do you get peace? Like, I don't know if you've spoken to someone else whose son is currently in this issue or daughter is in this issue. Have you done that at all yet? Have you been exposed to that in the last month?
I have. I play basketball like 3 times a week down at the Oak Ridge Y, and there's another father down there that's lost a son to the same thing. And we talk, and my heart kind of goes out for him because the mother, his wife, is not taking it well. She's depressed, and so you want to reach out to people like that, but you'll find that you're not alone in this stuff. When this happens, people come out of the woodwork and they tell you about experiences they've had where they almost lost a son or a daughter, or they did lose one, or whatever. So it's pretty eye-opening in the fact that the message to parents too is you're not alone out there.
Well, and I'm glad you said that, Jim, about it brings people out of the woodwork, because that is true. What I like about events like this is that when you dare to kind of expose your life and say, hey, this is what's happened to me, this is what I've gone through, it's amazing how many people out there will then say, hey, this happened in my family also, this happened to my brother, this happened to my sister, this happened to my friend, my neighbor, to me. This allows other people to say things that maybe usually you wouldn't even know about. These are your coworkers that are sitting next to you probably every day for the last few years, and you never even knew that they've experienced something like this until it starts getting talked about.
That's that pain. That's that denial. That's, I'm ashamed. We covered up. And boy, when you all of a sudden you come out and say, listen, I'm not making it.
That's
Or
right.
my son didn't make it. But we want to help you so you make it. That your son or daughter is going to make it. And people connect with that. It makes a difference. That's what Breakout is about.
All right. So one more time, Brian, Breakout, what day, what time, how do people get there, how can they contact you?
Breakout is at Lake Eola Band Shell, December 11th, from 7 to 9 p.m. Where Lake Eola is, downtown, Robinson. Also, we are going to be promoting this event this Saturday and Sunday, the 6th and 7th of November. We'll be at Fiesta in the Park at Lake Eola. We're going to be promoting the event. We're going to be talking to people. We're going to be actually raffling some magic tickets in their new arena. So,
Nice.
absolutely no cost for the ticket. Just come out and talk with us, fill out some information, and enter the raffle. So get with us there. Otherwise, you can contact us through Encounter Church. We have a website.
Get back.
Encounter, www.encounter.com.
EncounterFL.
And I'm sorry, EncounterFL.com. So please, I want to tell everybody out there, encounter all you want. We'll be there to talk with you.
And they're welcome to come
Excellent.
Sunday mornings. It's 10 o'clock. We have a service at 10 o'clock, and everybody's welcome to come. And we have counselors there who minister to people as well.
Corner Bumby and
Fantastic.
Robinson.
Bumby and what?
Bumby and Robinson.
In Robinson. All right, so thanks to Pastor Blake Lorenz, Jim Millar, of course, and my friend Brian Best. Thanks to dlmsuccess.usana.com. That's our sponsor of the YouTube segment. That's dlmsuccess.usana.com. And, of course, rock100diz.com. We'll be back on the couch live right after this.